Good dawning. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to a live one-on-one Oracle and reading with the Masters. My name's Josh, or used to be Mr. Floyd, and so welcome, guys. Grateful that you are all here, or piling in, or who's here, and yeah, and so if welcome, grateful. How are we doing, guys? Let me turn off Do Not Disturb here. And there we go. We all right, Tina and Deb. Good dawning. Hey, how are we doing? Here to say hello and good dawning to all. I may listen or participate, depends on the energy if it turns into a counseling session, no offense. But refuse to be negative today. Oh, awesome. Positive day, right? Yeah, no counseling. But who knows? We'll see what happens here. We've only got an hour as I've got work stuff to do and kind of move forward here. But yeah, so grateful, guys. But yeah, so we got an hour to do so. How are we doing, Debs? Tina? There's four of us here, so the other two who are in the chat here, hello, welcome. So if you're new here, basically what we do here is we do Oracle and channeling and some tarot, mostly Oracle and channeling. And so if you want to, Scotty Boy, hey, how you doing, brother? So if you want a one-on-one, if you want to discuss with the archangels, Archangel I channel Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, White Buffalo Calf Woman, and who knows who else could come through. But that's who I mainly channel. And so if you are interested in speaking with them, it is available. If you have a question for them specifically about your universe, not or whatnot, we can just you can speak with them. Otherwise, we can just hang out and have a kind of a good dawning sort of chat. But either way, good dawning, guys. Grateful. Cheers. Hopefully, everybody's having a great weekend. And yeah, we'll see if anybody else comes in here. How we doing, Scotty Boy? So what's going on, guys? How's your universe? Mine's starting to crank up here, and finally, we've had Jupiter in and out and in and out of Cancer, but it's never really totally been direct. The entire time it's been in Cancer. It's like you normally get Jupiter, you get 12 months of direct Jupiter. Your life gets really good. It gets amazing. You get it once every 12 years. But Cancer, we had it in for a week, out for 2 months, in for a couple weeks, out for multiple months. And basically, the entire time Jupiter's been in Cancer, it's been in retrograde of some fashion. And so, thus, not only do cancers get a double slap, right? Then when you go do a Jupiter retrograde, generally, not always the case, but generally, things slow down. They get harder. It goes backwards. You fall apart instead of coming together. And so, fortunately, as we can see what happened, right? Had I known the astrology a little bit deeper, I might not have done certain things in my universe. But either way, guys, yeah, as things kind of go direct, those who have Cancer anywhere in their sign should start to like launch like a balloon towards the sky there, theoretically. But of course, Jupiter will expand what needs to be expanded within you, and if you're not ready for positive expansion, it can certainly bring your universe. Aline, hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. Clint, welcome, brother. Grateful to see you there. How are we doing? How you feeling there, man? Big hugs and big love to Clint. The Gen X effect. Welcome. All right, guys. So welcome, guys. Grateful that you're here. All right. So here is the dealio. Basically, we got till noon ish. But yeah. So if anybody wants a reading, one-on-one session with the masters, they are welcome to do so. There's no charge or anything. Donations are always and gratefully accepted. And as you can see here, we got the hairs cut the other day, yesterday. And so yeah, so we're ready to start a new universe, right? It's going to be like 85 here the rest of the week. So yes, unfortunately positive as well. We got my stuff re-boomerang back from Cincinnati. An oil tanker catch on fire there yesterday, just down the street from where I used to live. But yeah, so yeah, so my stuff should be back up here, and yeah, because we need some summer clothes here soon. Helene, how you doing? See, we got the hairs cut, as you can see there. Getting one haircut wouldn't work very well, right? Just like snip wouldn't do much good. But thank you, Sandra. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fresh fades always make a yeah, no kidding. Especially you see the volume. Go watch yesterday's Good Dawning. You can see the volume of hair that I. Holy cow! For somebody, yeah, we would not have to. And then grateful, right? Imagine if and I dealing it's being 5'2.5", 5'3", right, and then going bald on top of that. Oy vey Shmira. No, thank you. Grateful. No bald. We won't have to deal with bald. Just total hair. Maybe. Right. Nope. That's even my hairline, really, right over there. But nope. Total. There we go. Yeah. No bald. So yeah. So if anybody wants reading, you can throw it in the chat there. If not, headed for a chop shop soon. Oh well, it's way too long for me. I don't know how women do it. I mean, guys like with my hair was like the poof, puffy fro looked like a pencil topper, and it feels heavy and it gets hot. Ladies, I don't know how you do it with your hair hanging down all summer and hot and we favor. Sandra, hi, how are we? So welcome, guys. Yeah, we'll start off with some cards here if we want for the group, and then if anybody wants a reading, we'll take a couple. But if not, that's fine. We can just hang. Hi, how are you? This is such good news that your stuff boomerang. Yeah, I know, grateful. So it'll be back here. Well, I mean, I had some support in getting it back here, gratefully, family support. But the longer we wait, the more possibility, as we all know, right? I mean, we just had an oil tanker explode in Cincinnati on the highway. No, weird enough, right? But yeah, so get it out of Cincinnati, get it back here. Yeah, it's gonna be 85 degrees. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 90 degrees by the weekend. So yeah, so we got to get my clothes stuff back up here because I have no summer clothes. Exactly. I mean, we'll go to Goodwill and get some stuff. No big deal. But it's going to be hot. 85 degrees in March. Are you kidding me? I mean, we got super El Nino that's forming, so crazy. Latusa, hi. Lautusa of Serendipity. Hi, welcome. Grateful. It's kind of hard to read the chat. Lakeside, hi, how you doing? If he 1 degree Fahrenheit here, it will be 1 degree. One? Uno mas? I know that there's like the massive discrepancies going on, and yeah, like there's a polar vortex dropping down. So 1 degree. Good Lord. Favor Lakeside Laura with the 1 degree. Well, we'll be at 85 in Colorado. What the heck is going on? And I know that they figured out that the Gulf Stream is pretty much shutting down, and then the jet stream is already broken. So, but again, solar cycles are fun, right? Weather cycles go with solar cycles, and unfortunately, the solar cycles are shifting. Right now, we got a giant coronal hole, so weird. All right, guys, let's see what we got from Kuan Yin. Same here. From sweating one day to snow the next. No more snow here. They're not predicting any more snow. As a matter of fact, we're looking at camping bans. We're looking at grilling bans. We're looking at fire bans. We're looking at them not allowing to use firewood. They're taking lighters and matches off the shelf. No kidding. Dab torches. Go bye-bye. Propane and butane. Oh, no. Unless you're feeling like motorhome. But no more butane not being sold. For the moment, maybe like anything like that. No fireworks, no flare guns. Yes, out here at least. Then you need a flare. We need a flare gun for in Colorado, but nonetheless. All right, let's see what we got from Kuan Yin. Take the bottom card because it just felt right. And oh yeah, perfect. All right, so there's a card. You can take what you want from it. It's called Your Enlightened Heart. The wish of Divine Mother is that you become free and free. Enlightenment is accumulation of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, resilience, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Dun, 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 dun. Turn on your love light and let it shine. That's the Grateful Dead. But all right, guys. Grateful. If anybody wants if anybody wants a reading, we can do so. Otherwise, I can just kind of do a Good Dawning. I can channel just an open channel here. But yeah, let's see what. If you want a reading, throw it into the chat here. I can take like 2 or 3. So we do have to end this straight up at noon. Word up at noon my time, which is 2 o'clock East Coast. We're gonna go. Tonight is the first it's a new business for this guy and a new business, a new job for me. I'll be dealing blackjack, and so I got to go help him set up the tables and all of that. So yeah, dealing blackjack tonight should be fun. Anna, hi. All right, Anna would love a reading. All right, do you have anything specific you want to ask Anna, or no flare gun? No, nothing that can cause flame, basically. Um, okay, did you want a? Do you have a specific question, Anna? If you want to throw it into the chat there, you have a request from Lotus of Serendipity. Oh, I do. Okay, so we got Anna and Lotus. All right, I'm going to slide up for Lotus here. Snowing now, Lotus. If you, I'm trying to find your Clint. Glad they figured out. Would be sending, yeah, much healing energy, Clint. Favor there for sure. All right, Lotus. Did you have a specific question? And if you do, and then of course we got Anna. As there it is. May I have a message from Goddess Isis, please? Thank you so much, sir. Okay, Lotus, I got it. All right, so. Yeah, absolutely, Lettuce. Thank you, and hopefully you're still here. We will pull in Goddess Isis for yourself. Anna then will be next, and then we can probably take one more at least. But so yeah, Lotus. Well, the question, we can certainly give you a message, but she doesn't. Lotus, do you have anything specific that's going on in your universe? It's not. I mean, we can give you just a message of like an encouragement based on energy. That's easy. But do you have anything specific going on in your universe so we can tie things together? I'll give you a moment to throw anything you like into the chat so that she has something to go on there. So otherwise, I can start. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to start with cards, see what comes out, so that we have something to channel against. But yeah, let's see what we got. Purple. So yeah, Lotus, let me know if there's something specific. Just general. Okay, so let me see what we've got here. I'm going to pull the cards and see what comes out then. And use those as a base for the energy. And then we'll go from there. But, all right, no problem. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really appreciate all of you guys. Please like, subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And all that jazziola. And thanks, guys. I kind of slacked off. Didn't slack off. It's a lot of work, actually. And it takes about an hour plus. The past 2 channelings I got to get posted. Tomorrow I'm off work. Complete off of everything, right? I'm DoorDash in the evening, but so I got to get those channelings posted up. It takes a while because you got to like thumb it across with a CapCut and break it down there. So yeah, especially yesterday's good dawning or the other one with 200 was an hour and 44 minutes. So it's a lot of scrolling that has to get done there. So but we'll get it posted up. I just didn't get a chance yesterday with what was going on. But yeah. Ooh. We need another card here. So your card today, Lotus, is the face card, right? No, we're not going to do that. I'm being told that take the bottom card again, and let's see what we've got. All right, Lotus, listen. So you need to listen for something, and we'll see what that is here. Expand, surrender, and healing. So what are you trying to? What are you not hearing that you need to hear in order to surrender? So that's the question, and I don't know. But there's something that you're not hearing in order to surrender and to heal. And the whole point of it is for expansion, right? So the idea is that you're expanding. And we're not talking about your waistline, right? But expanding your universe. All of us, and if you're sitting still, if your yesterday looked like today, and I'm learning this, and believe me, I had 100,000 of them that look like the same day, right? Day after day. But if your yesterday looks like today, that looks like tomorrow, then what are you not hearing in order to move forward? Because generally, you want to, each day should have its own spot of growth, right? But so yeah, so something that you're missing, I don't know what it is there, Lotus. Favor, but we'll bring in Mother Isis here and see what we've got. Hang on one moment. Now, she doesn't know, I mean, per se, but you do, but she can certainly give you some energy here. Sandra, Bebo, my son got shifted into a higher tax bracket. Ooh, favor. I mean, that's good, but it's because you're making more money, but favor, because nice. A bit too hot for this early and declare, but can't complain. There's going to be 85 for the whole rest of this. And today it's already warm enough outside. You can wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's insane. All right, so Anna and then Karen C. Okay, cool. Anna and then Karen. That's perfect. We'll hold it right there for now. All right, so let us hang on one moment and keep track of time here. Whew, whew. Goddess, Goddess Mother Isis here, channeling for you today. We are grateful, Lotus. Thank you.
What wound? The question is, you are asking for Mother Isis. Generally speaking, when people are coming from my energy, they are wounded in some fashion, right? And if we are looking at your cards, right? Not the face card, right? But if we are looking at your cards, the first card was to listen. That's the main energy. What are you not hearing? That is the question that Mother Isis is asking of you today, Lotus. And you can answer in the chat if you like, and we can read it back. But what are you not hearing? Because there's a message that is supposed to be delivered through you, right? Things come into your frame for a reason. And if you are not paying attention, or if you are distracted, like why we do not watch the NNC, right? We do not need to be distracted by the lies and such. But if we stay present and ground, for generally finds us because we are not distracted. You have to ask Lotus, and what an awesome name, is for you to blossom, is you need to hear what you are not hearing. There's been a repeated message that is going through your universe that is not being heard. Because if you are to listen, it's a message that will help you to expand, to surrender, and to find that healing that you are looking for. But right now, the message is not coming through. We are not saying it is falling on deaf ears, so to speak. But at the same time, are you staying present? Are you staying in frame? What are you not hearing? And a lot of us go through that, right? We have a lesson that will come in, it'll be loud, right? And it'll flash in front of your face like a traffic light, right? Like a neon sign. But at the same time, we are wrapped up in other things that we don't see it. So Mother Isis is asking you, where have you felt wounded lately? Where have you felt lost? Where have you felt out of place? Think about that for yourself. Where are you missing the boat? Proverbial boat, of course, so to speak. You never really miss your boat if you are supposed to be on the love boat, so to speak, right? And you are complaining about love and anger and frustrated, right? Eventually, the love boat will still find you, right? That's your path. But nonetheless, what are you not seeing that is right in front of your face, Lotus? Only you know that. So find your presence and bring yourself grounded energies, and you will see what you are missing. It'll like a light bulb, right? Mother Isis loves you, loves each and every one of you. None of you have to walk around with the wounds and the traumas if you choose. None of you have to sit here blindly on planet Earth, right? Our own toroidal field, lost and alone, right? None of you are choosing. If you are choosing that, that is your choice. But otherwise, you have a choice to heal on this planet. Find me. Releasing transmission. Purple Moon, welcome. So yeah, coffee. Hopefully that helped. I don't know. I mean, without a question there, but favor. Hopefully that's what came through. And Lotus, that is the answer, Mr. Josh. Distracted. Oh, God. Good. Oh, wow. I Goddess Isis and Mr. Josh have collectively given me the answer. I am so grateful and deeply appreciate. Wow. See, thank you. Thank you, Isis. And with the question, it's easy to ground in without. But there is something that's right. What I'm feeling, it's like, literally, it's like right there. And you can see it, you can feel it, but you're just not grabbing it. And once you do, it'll be like, get this out of my way. Now I can see clearly now. It's like I can see clearly now the rain is gone, right? And that's the kind of energy I'm getting at. Once whatever this is past, cleared, moved out of the way, recognized. Most energy just needs to be recognized, right? Once you recognize the energy, boom, that's when the change happens. You don't have to always go into the trauma. Like if you were abused as a kid, and once you recognize that you were, like me, right? Once you recognize it, that's 80% of it right there, because then the body can drop it. Beautiful. All right. So, Lotus, thank you, and grateful, and that was awesome. Beautiful. All right. So, Anna Bana, Fofana, Fifana. So, do you have a specific question, Anna? If not, that's okay. But otherwise, we can play the name game, right? The path I'm taking. I'm wondering if anything I'm not seeing. We're always not seeing something on our path. Anna, Fana, Fovana, Fee, 5, Momena. All right, so let's see what we've got. What are you missing on your path? And if we're going to do the path, then we're going to grab the Hero's Journey deck for sure. And Isis wants to, speaking of Goddess Isis here, wants to come through. And so we will pull up Goddess Isis here from Elena Fairchild. And she has a YouTube channel. I definitely recommend it. It's, she doesn't go on often. And when she does, it's like this crazy energy. It's, she literally, I mean, she like embodies what she does, right? If you know of Elena Fairchild at all, I mean, she has that kind of mysterious energy herself already. I was thinking of her since was just mentioning. Oh wow, okay, perfect. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see what we got from practice my shuffling for tonight. Right? Shuffleophagus. The hard part is counting the cards. It's actually adding it up in high speed when people are staring at you, right? It's like 8 and 7. 15, right? 16, 15, 14, 13. Wait, 15. Boom. And you gotta do that like on the fly. That's the only thing that's getting the math brain going. But hey Josh, miss you, big squishies. Chloe, hi, how are you, beautiful soul? Chloe's Crystals. The only place to buy crystals in the planet, right? Capital C, Chloe's Crystals on YouTube or chloescrystals.shop. On the interweb, the best place on the planet to buy crystals. I haven't bought any crystals in almost a year just because of my universe. But if you need crystals, go to Chloe's. And if you need a discount, it's Floyd, capital Floyd, capital AM for 15% off. How you doing, beautiful soul? Grateful to see you. Love it. This is awesome. All right. Let's see what we got here, guys. All right. So, Anna, what are you missing? And that's the question here. Let's see what we've got. And Isis, pull the card for you. And it's a proper burial for freedom. Ooh, so what do you need to release? Chloe prepared today for a crystal show. Oh, awesome. Chloe's doing a crystal show. Guys, keep your bells on for Chloe and her crystal show. If you're not subscribed, grab her. You guys are all subscribed to Chloe, and if you're not, I don't know why. Yeah, a favor I can actually make it. Now that I'm going to be working, guys, it's going to get really weird because I won't be in anybody's lives, like from 9 to 6. I can keep my phone on my desk. I might be able to pop in and say hi, but the supervisor, that doesn't set much of a doesn't set a good tone for the other employees. So I got to do things that I've never I haven't usually. I try to sneak a watch or something, say hello, but no, it's going to be a bit different. All right, proper burial for freedom. I'm going to show the card here. All right, so Anna, let's see what we've got here. It says, sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. So there we go. So what are you trying to get rid of here? Interesting. All right, there you've heard. I know, Karen, remember the crystal name. Yes, you know, I do. All right, so let's see what we got. Proper burial for freedom. A sacrifice to Osiris. In order to let life flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. What are you trying to hold on to there, Anna? And there is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to which no longer serves us, which is better to let die, though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release which no longer you need as part of your life so that you may be free. So that's the question. What are you trying to release? And let's see what we get in the cards here. But there's something that you're holding on to that's not serving you, not in any aspect. In general, if we look into our lives, most of us, not always, but a good portion of the time, we know what we're holding on to that we need to release. We know what the one thing or two things that we're doing or shouldn't be doing, that we are doing, that needs to vamoose from our universe here. But so let's see what you're holding on to. We're going to use the Hero's Journey cards again because they're right here. And see if we need a channeling here. Cricket manifests life. Hi, I'm thinking about you the other day. How are you? Sorry, I can't think of your name at the moment. Favor, guys. It's so great to see all of you here. Didn't see Karen Suki. Suki, we can call her. Karen. All right, we got two cards. Fell out here. Let's see what we've got here. So the first card that fell out is Be the Bridge. Expanding your consciousness. Are you trying to stay? Are you sticking yourself into 3D and staying out of the 4D? What do you? That's the question. 51. So there's a change happening, but you're not bridging the change. You're pushing against something. I don't know what. And Holy cow! So there you go. Ding, ding, ding. I'll take. I'm gonna claim this card too. You've won the lottery, right? So there you go. It would be like the Sun card, right? Or the Ace of Pentacles. Um, all right, we're gonna grab two more cards here just to round this off. Say yes to your higher calling. So the bridge is going to be the first card, like the standard energy, and then the last one, and that's a card number 12 or 3. 3 is like right the number of support and work and such, right? Or 33, right? The Illuminati, but X in Fahrenheit, right? 32, 33. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. So 35. So an 8. That's flow, right? So what do you really? What are you pushing against? There's something coming in, Anna, for you that you've been pushing against, and I don't know what it is. But Karen, hi. I know right away when I sign on, I hear Josh say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Yeah. Well, somebody said, well, I don't see Karen Suki, and I'm like, Suki. It's just I'll be back in my stuff. Actually, it's going to Loveland, but it wasn't Dakota. But yeah. So yeah, favor guys. All right. So Anna, what are you? Be the bridge. So there's an energy that you're not grabbing that you need the. You're standing on this space where you're about to step, and a lot of us are, especially if you have any Cancer in your sign. For the next 4 months, you have Jupiter direct, and that's about all Cancer is getting is 4 months of Jupiter direct, but it's better than none, right? But yeah, so if you have any Cancer in your sign at all, anywhere, Jupiter is going to kick you over the teeth, right, over the edge. So whatever you need to expand, now mind if you're in a bad space or a negative frame, it'll expand that. If you're in a positive frame, we'll expand that too. And of course, you can see where it's expanding in this Cancer. Right? But so I don't know if that's it, but there's something that you're like right there, but you're not grabbing the energy, and Anna, because you've won the lottery card. I mean, really, I mean, you can't get much better than that. 8, 9, 10, 11, it's a 3 too, or a 12. 8 plus 3, or 12, right? So what do you? Or, actually, it's an 11. But see, I can't add for crap. It's an 11. But so the universe going to get your attention there, Anna. So yeah, and then 12. Say yes to your higher calling. So you won the lottery, and then say yes to your higher calling. And X marks the spot. See everything that's around you once you can see it. There's something that's dancing around in your frame. I don't know what it is, but you're on the verge. I'll say the verge thereof, but you're not seeing it yet, and so you're not bridging across. If you were to bridge the energies and pull into it, then you can win the lottery. The lottery doesn't literally mean winning. It could. I mean, heck yeah, right? You couldn't, and you can pay. No, but this yes to your higher calling as well. But it's there, but it's not. You're pushing something. Tina, yes, thank you. At July 5, yeah. So right, so exactly. So Anna and I have the same birthday. So I know you have Cancer. I didn't think right. So a lot of us. So Anna, you've got 4 months. I'm gonna do this a little separate, outside of the cards for a minute. You've got 4 months, Anna, for Jupiter to be direct, right? And whatever has been going on for a lot of us Cancers, it's been a holy hell because we started moving forward, then we crashed, and then we started moving forward, and then we've crashed, and then we've started moving forward, then we've been pulled back, and now we've been out of our Jupiter for months. It's been in retrograde, literal months in a row. When Jupiter goes into retrograde as a Cancer and it's in Cancer, all of your dreams go backwards. Everything looks like it's going to holy hell. But it's not, because in the back end, it's still there. It just looks that way. So now that as of the 10th, Jupiter went direct. So Anna, whatever is holding in your frame, and there is not a Cancer that I know. Most of us Cancers here are holding something tremendous in our frame. It's our time. And Cancers generally, if you look at astrology over the past decade, have had the worst of it, the hardest of it, and the sluggiest of the go, right? Generally speaking, Cancers do anyways. We hold the emotional wheel for the rest of the planet. And so Cancers usually get the butt end, the crap end of everything on the planet. And that's not this time. And so Anna, if you can be the bridge, something's about to change in your universe just like it's changing in mine.
You have to let it happen, though, as a Cancer. You have to let it in. If you choose not to, that's fine. But, or if you are concerned about anything, that's going to, what Jupiter will do is expand what you're concerned about instead. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to change your life, stand in that energy, like they all say, right? Stand in the energy that it's already there. Allow it to come in. And there's something that's, and you know what it is. I don't. But all of us Cancers, like I know what's next to an extent. I mean, I don't. Don't get me wrong, but I know what I'm feeling would be next. And right, we don't broadcast it, but yeah. And I've made those intentions to my universe, and we let go. Now, if you go online, right, and punch up every Cancer reading in the planet, every single one, like amazing, amazing, amazing. Your life's gonna. So let those things happen. Just ride that energy. Jump into that boat, and be a part of that push that's coming out for all the Cancers right now. If you allow for it, because all this is an energetic field based on what you believe and allow into your frame, anyways, right? And so if you allow for it and believe that to be the case, it will. It's as simple as that. But you have to step into it. And everything you focus on is negative. Everything you're focused on is negative and in the future. You have to let some stuff go, my dear. And the more we talk about it, and the more we attract the same. And exactly, I had that literally. It's like the goddess epiphany. Like, poof. And I've heard it a million times, but it was David Bear who finally told me, got it to my, hit me in the head. The video is attached. It's on my post. It's one of my posts. Literally, it took the right person to say it at the right time. But once you figure out that, yeah, you are that centered energy, and it's like, wait a minute, it's easier in the long run, and it really is, to just stand in the energy of my universe is resolved and feel that energy versus sitting in the crap. Once you make that switch, it's like the light bulb comes on, and it's impossible to really switch back. You can have those moments, but now you know the other side. And so I would recommend, Anna, watch the video that's on my post, from David there. And it's the switch. Once that switch comes on inside, right, you become that bridge. Boom. What you're looking for will come in. I mean, within the 2 days, actually a day of finding David's video and making the switch, I got the phone calls came in, and now we have 2 jobs, and we're all set. And so, and I didn't even end up going back to Argus, and not that I probably would at this point, because a, safety wise, right? Who wants to be at a 100,000 person concert, and with the way the world is? And secondly, nonetheless, but although I trust my universe. Secondly, also every gig was an hour plus away, and it gas of $4 a gallon. That ain't happening. So no, thank you. At driving 50 to 60 miles, at $4, $5 a gallon, it eats away, and you don't make any money. So, but the universe provided, and everything I need is right here locally instead. So, from your end, have that faith and let go, and watch what happens, Anna. I guarantee, if you step off the ledge there, and truly, you'll be fine. But watch that video, and maybe it'll. I don't know. I mean, I've watched 150,000 videos, I'm sure, and I've watched dozens of videos on you're that centered energy, and be the centered energy, and what you feel and how to feel it and bring it to you. But he worked. I have no idea. Vanessa, hi, welcome. Grateful to see you. Hi. Nice. All right. So hopefully that helps, Anna. But there's something as a Cancer. This is your time. There's something that you've always wanted. This is the Cancer's miracle moment here. I mean, and if you stand in the bridged energy, then you get what you're looking for. If you stand in the old energy, then it's going to amplify old feelings, old emotions, and you're just going to feel the same spin. But absolutely. I'm sorry I'm so spaced out, no sleep. Oh, no. Don't ever apologize for no grateful. And you're not spaced out, Anna. Center. You got this. You got this. And, birthday twin. All right. So Karen, are you there, Karen? So welcome, guys. We're going to go to about noon, to about an hour. I've got stuff I've got to attend to. I really got to scatter Zoom. I got to go buy a black shirt and then go meet my boss. So, a new boss, and start loading the truck for today. When I forgave my dad, he's gone, and I'm good. All right.
Hi there, Karen. All right. So, Karen, you did. I think you were next. As far as you wanted a reading, did you have anything specific you would like, or no? No. Anna is a cancer. Cancer. She's a July 5th. Anna shares my birthday. We literally have the same birthday. I mean, hours apart, but so that makes a big difference. It doesn't look like that Karen is still here. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, it was a different Karen. Okay, I just saw Karen. Thank you, Karma. But no, Karen or Anna and I have there's multiple birthday twins on and through this channel, and it's kind of insane. Tina and Debs have the same birthday, and me and Anna have the same birthday, and yeah, it's kind of crazy that way. Sure. All right. So yeah, I forgot we're talking about July. Different Karen. I was just going to say I don't need a reading. How are you? By the way, Karen. Grateful. Yes, Vanessa, you can have a reading. We can do it one of two ways. Most people opt for a general reading. I gotta start with the cards. If you have a specific question, though, like what's going on in my universe, then I can either do cards or jump right into a channeling. So if you have anything specific that you'd like, Vanessa, please throw it into the chat. Otherwise, I can, if you want a general reading, that's fine. Then I'll start with cards and see what we can pick up from there. Oh, there's Karen. Oh, okay. So we got the Karen. Okay. So we're going to do Karen and Vanessa, and we're going to close it out. So Karen's next. We did see Karen. She's here. So Karen C123, you're next. And then Vanessa, then we will do you, and then that'll close out the list. All right. So Karen and Vanessa. So Karen, you want a general? Vanessa, if you have a question, I'm done with Vanessa. If you want to throw it into the chat, that would be blessed. All right. So Karen, you said you just want a general. So then we're going to have to start off with cards of some fashion here. So let's see what we got. We're going to grab Kuan Yin and Chloe. You can have my snow. Oh, favor. Anybody want our 85 degrees? Crazy. So yeah, it's like literally like a blizzard on one side of the country. And over here in Colorado, we've had no snow. I mean, there's snow on top of the mountain now, but no snow on the ground here. It's 85 degrees. What the funk? Actually, day started out good. We finally you got internet back. All right. That's always good. I got to go, Josh. You are amazing. Oh, Purple Moon. Love you. Thank you. Have a great Saturn day, guys. And yeah, so between now and Sunday, Sunday most likely, I will get all those channelings that have been fallen behind reposted back up as I've been doing, and that was my intention. So we have the channeling separate from Good Dawning, and yeah, exactly. And that's Saint Germain screaming at me to do so. He said, so. All right, here's your card. It fell out. All right, so the card for you, Karen, is the Tao, and the Tao is right. This is the Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and wonder of how easy life can be when we let go of fear and control. If you let go of fear, remember this is I could scream it, I could jump up and down, but until you experience it, this literally is an energetic reverberation. It's a reverberation field. It literally bounces. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever I think bounces off me, becomes my universe. Right? So literally, the first question they're asking of you, Karen, is what is your centered energy, right? Because are you blocking? And most of us do. Unconsciously, we block our own flow all the damn time. And it's not good. We want something, so we create the one from lack, just from there alone. When we start creating what we want already from a space of lack, that's not going to serve anything. So let's see what the Divine Masters have to say here. Guilty. We're all guilty of it. If you have a question, you can ask him. Yeah, if you have a specific question there, Karen, you feel free to interact in the chat there.
I got my eyes open. If I'm channeling, I can still read it, as long as I'm not like there's entered spots where I'll close my eyes. But generally, I can pick up on it. But yeah, please do. All right, so let's see what we have. This is the Divine Masters deck by Kyle Gray, and I still want to find the box inker machine, and like really, but yeah. So all right. Honestly, my love life is a mess right now. I'm a Pisces, and I've been off with my partner. Will we be together? No, nothing's permanent. But hang on. I'm gonna pin that, and so when we get to when we finish with Karen, I have your message right there, Vanessa. Perfect. All right, so let's see what we have, Karen. All right, bottom card and top three. I'm gonna keep an eye on the time. I cannot let the time slip out from underneath me. But I do, right? Like you'll see good dawning, and it'll be like, how long is this one? An hour and 38 minutes. It's like, what the hell? All right. First card is Mother Mary. So, all right. So Karen, miraculous encounters, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. So we're talking about the Tao flowing, right? So the card here is about the energy of the Tao, the energy of you flowing through it, right? The energy of Source flowing through you. And so we've got Mother Mary saying, do not slow down. Do not stop your power. And you are all powerful. You're like Snap, right? I got the power, right? Like the crop of the whip, I snap attack. Right? So you've got the power. You are your own power. You're like your own Rocky, right? Exactly. But we have to see that. And sometimes we need that come to Jesus, come the Rocky moment in ourselves, right? Paul the Venetian. And reminds me of Paul, like with the hair and everything. You should just call him Paul the Mitchell, right? Paul Mitchell, right? Paul the Venetian, Paul Mitchell. But yeah. So gifted one, revealing hidden talents, your opportunity to shine. So miraculous encounters, the gifted one. So there's something coming through, but again, you have to allow yourself to relax and get into the flow. A lot of us walk through with this kind of nervous, kind of broken energy, and we're walking around in the universe. We're not pulling in what we want. We want something, and then we take it back. Ooh, ice cream. I'd love an ice. Nah, I'm gonna get. So we're putting all these swirls into the universe that aren't flowing energy, right? And so if you're not sure what you want, or you do know what you want, but then you're not sure if you're worthy there of it, right? And that's the other thing. So we're spinning all these energies. All right, next card would be Hanuman, devoted warrior. Let God love hold you in strength. So that's the current, right? So are you allowing yourself to be held in strength by the universe, or are you pushing things away? That's the other question. Again, Hanuman's asking you, and only you can answer that, right? And then finally there, Karen, Kali Ma, divine severance. Cut the cords to drama. And so this is the last thing you would need to do, right? So what are you holding on to here? Because there's something coming in. We've got Mother Mary as a miraculous encounter. So the question is, again, with the Tao, and reminding us the solutions are always that the universe is always presenting steps and solutions, and it's always reminding us we are in the perfect moment. So are you seeing this reading is telling you to step into your flow, and if you allow yourself to do so, and do not, at the end here, right, let your dramas and traumas wipe out your reading. Something good is coming in, but you have to allow for it. And so let go. And a lot of us, again, we are of the new earth, right? If you're here, you are somehow affiliated with the new earth, not the old earth, generally speaking, right? And if that's the case, we have to be the way sharers to show, doesn't matter what's going on planet Earth, we can create the most spectacular lives we've ever created for ourselves, right? Honestly, my love mess. Well, okay, so so let's see, Karen. This happens a lot at night. Let me see what we've got. Karen, I was getting an upgrade when I was sleeping. It was loud ringing. It did scare me. That's an upgrade. Generally speaking, if you're getting ringing in the ears, what I do when I hear a loud ringing is I ask for clear and concise messages to come through, right? And stop what I'm doing. I mean, if I'm driving, no, but stop what I'm doing
focus for a minute and then let the energy come through. We had a La Nina winter, so no snow down here, but the ski resorts got theirs. Here we go. It's like here. Josh recommends calling in our guides and angels and ancestors first thing in the morning. Absolutely. First thing in the morning for sure. If you're not calling in your guides and angels in the morning when you wake up, or doing it during good dawning, whatever works for you, or doing it both, then it's not like you're walking naked or anything, but if you had a whole bunch of super friends that could walk with you, if you had the X-Men and they were like, all you got to do is be like, yo, acknowledge our existence and we'll be with you. You may not see us, right? But when this crazy guy comes to attack you and he trips, right? And then you step into the street and the car that was about to hit you swerves, right? And then when you walk into a restaurant and you find your favorite meal and it's the special of the day, right? And it's on sale. And then you go to the grocery store and everything you're going to buy is on sale. They're with you, but they're helping you out, but you have to allow for that and let them in. But we make fake snow, so it's always the same here in Colorado. And so does the universe, apparently. If you watched all the snow videos from the big snowstorm with the plastic snow, and watch out where the huskies go. Don't be eating the plastic snow, right? But yeah, so Karen, let whatever is coming in come in. You have to you separate the energies, but realize. Hopefully, you're seeing your universe through your eyes, your centered source self, and not through the lens, right? The colored lens of your trauma, right? Where everything's in fear and everything's not working and everything's broken and I don't have and it's all out of whack. That's looking through the trauma lens, right? When you're looking through, you realize, yeah, you may not see what you're looking for. You may not have what you're looking for, but you're in trust. You're in open space. You're in allowance there to have it. So stand in that energy, whatever this is. And it's a big deal because Mother Mary was the first card. Do not be afraid of being powerful, right? So Mother Mary, why you bugging, right? So Mother Mary has something to bring. You're going to see it. It's going to be fast. Whatever's going on. With all this change that's going on in the planet in general, fast, right? And everything's kind of happening as they said it would at once. All of the change is happening in one foul swoop, right? So be ready for it in your universe as well. But thank you, Karen. Hopefully that helps. But Eckhart Tolle wastes no word. Eckhart Tolle. You ever watch him? Like I just like watching him because he's his voice, right? But I mean, we've all read the Celestine Prophecy. But Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. There you go. Dun 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 dun. All right, so Vanessa, you are up to bat, and there's your question here. So honestly, my love life is that's about right. We got 10 minutes, so it's perfect. It's a mess right now. I'm a Pisces. Favor. I've been on and off with my partner. Will we? Well. Nothing's permanent. Keep that in mind. Even if, I mean, energetically speaking, I guess you could be with him for the rest of this, and then, but in the next life, yeah, theoretically, you could be. He could be your permanent partner. I mean, it's not been unheard of where the same energy keeps coming through every lifetime as your partner. But who knows? All right. So, will he be your partner? That's a good question. The question you have to ask yourself is. First off, if your love mess, I'm going to make a couple of statements, and I want you to think about this for a moment here. Vanessa, is that a love? If your love life has been a mess, and you've been on and off with your partner, have you thought that this might not be, or might be, I don't know, is this the right partner? Have you thought energy match? And if you're on and off, the question is, and something that you'll have to think about and center into, is off, right? So if you are on and off with your boyfriend, why are you more off, right? Why are you off with him? And what is causing the off? And are you grounding in? What energies are you grounding into? And the question becomes, first off, a lot of our relationships, like if you're still in the dark night or recovery or working into ascension, right? You're only going to find somebody based on the vibration that you're at now, right? And if you're not completely healed, then it's going to be a combination of trauma and healing, and you're going to find somebody who can match that in some formal vibration. But I don't know, when did you guys meet? Did you meet before? The other question I have for you, Vanessa, and there's a couple of questions here.
everybody has little differences. I mean, it's as long as they're not big differences. The little differences is what makes the relationship great. But I don't have a lot of room to talk. I haven't. I'm on 8 lifetimes. I've never been married in any lifetime, or never had kids in any lifetime, or anything. So I don't have a lot of room to talk as far as those things go. But never had a spouse or a long-term relationship in any specific lifetime. So I can't say. But this one I've had it the longest, but of any lifetime already. But yeah. So the question is, when did you meet? Did you meet? And this is something seriously to consider. And anybody who's in a relationship, once they go through the dark night, when did you meet your significant other? Did you meet them back when you were trauma mama, trauma drama, right? And if you're in your trauma and meeting somebody, you're meeting on the frequency of that trauma. If you're healing, then it's like a car pulling ahead in the racetrack, right? Then you're going to be in a different energy field, and they're going to be back here. So I don't know where you guys met or any of that either, but that's something to think about. Together in permanence, they're you're right too. Oh my, you can't. Let's see here. I'm gonna go into the chat. I mean, he's a great guy, but we have little differences. Well, everybody has. I mean, nobody's the same, so we're gonna have differences. We can only work on ourselves. Sometimes our relationships are karmic. Karmic meaning that they're just there to point out to you what you need to fix in your life, where your energies as a mirror from somebody else are out of alignment or broken or just not working for you, right? And so that person isn't really karmic as much as there's that mirror to stick in front of your face so you can go, here's where you're broken, and it's showing up in your partner. Because your healing also shows up in your partner, right? The amount of love that you have for yourself, the amount of healing that you have done will reflect in your end in the relationships that you have, right? And who's in your universe. We met 5 years ago. Started as friends first. Books like A New Earth. I want to highlight stuff, so I read along with the audio. Yeah, exactly. I do that all the time. Reconnect with reading, which I've always loved. All right. I'm going to do a quick channeling here. Saint Germain, we are grateful that you are here. The answer to that cannot be answered. Nobody can know what your boyfriend and what your energies are going to do in the future. You are asking for confirmation. And I'm going to be as honest as I can, Vanessa, and maybe this will reach into your, maybe you'll understand. Saint Germain wants you to understand what we are about to state here. If you are having to ask, if you will be together, I want you to think about this for a moment. You have already answered your question because you are already having doubts, right? If you are having doubts, you are feeling, right? Am I going to be with this guy? I don't know. We are up and down. You have already answered the question. You are just afraid to state the answer to yourself. We're not trying to be one way or the other. He could turn out to be amazing, right? Everything could fix itself. But what we are getting at, if you are already questioning things inside yourself, you are not feeling that forever moment, right? You are worried and questioning. A relationship should never have to make you worry or question. I'm going to be as honest as I can. Saint Germain loves you and does not want you to run around with like a chicken with your head cut off energetically, right? If the energy means that if you are asking, is this going to work out, right? You are not seeing it, you are not feeling it, you are not grounding into that already, then there's already issues in the relationship. You have answered your own question in a lot of ways. Do you understand? Hopefully, as differences are one thing, but if you are worried that if you are asking for Saint Germain to wait for help through a channeler, and you are saying that my relationship is up and down, and will it last? Then you are concerned that it won't last, and you already know there is issues. I hate to state that, but that is the case. So the question is then, how willing are you to work on the issues with him, and how willing is he to work on the issues with you? The differences, as you have been putting it. And where are you both matched energetically or not on your recovery? Are you matched or are you in separate space?
are you here moving forward and he's still back here playing video games and drinking beer, right? Whatever it is, right? But you get the idea. So from your end, you have to ask these questions to yourself, Vanessa. You have to ask these questions inside your soul and realize which eyes you are looking at, right? We have two sets of eyes, right? The trauma view, right? Where we are looking out into the universe through the lens of fear and anger and trauma and worry, like he's going to leave and I'm not going to find somebody and all of this, right? Or we have the cleared eyes, right? This isn't working out because I am healing and he is not, or this is not working out because he is grounded into all these politics and I am not, or this is not working out because I am a vegetarian and he is insisting that I eat meat and pushing that energy and I don't want to deal with that. Whatever it is, you have to be honest with yourself. And are you being honest with yourself? Or are you looking to grab onto something or grab it, right? And if it's not meant to work out, there's always a better energied relationship than coming in the back end, generally speaking, right? And if it is meant to work out, then the differences will find their own way of ironing themselves into a space that you can both relate and work through, right? But otherwise, if you are asking that question, you have already created energies that put doubt in your mind, make it state of fear or frustration already. And so you are already not on a straight space, so to speak, right? Because otherwise you would not have that doubt. You would be the love of your life and everything would be fantastic. Releasing transmission. Hopefully that helped. What time we got there? We got a couple of minutes, but I'm going to have to wrap this up really kind of quick here because it is going on noon, and I got to scatter Zoom, right? I got to get to Kohl's and get a black shirt and then meet Uncle Traveling Matt. And anybody who's named Matt, I just call him Uncle Traveling Matt, right? So I got to meet Matt. And if you know where that is, from Uncle Traveling Matt, you get the prize, right? But nonetheless, dance your cares away. So Vanessa, hopefully that helped. From what I'm gathering here, though, if you're questioning something, then there's already a question to begin with, and you're just not seeing it, or you're wanting to get around it. But if you're meant to be with him, you will. But forever is a one day at a time. Anyway, Saint Germain, if you are trying to, I will always be with you. You will push energies and look past things that you don't want to see, right? You will allow for things. If you are like, I'm always going to be with him, will I always be with him? There's no guarantees. And think of it this way, and it's hard to think this way, right, Vanessa? But if you were to leave, right, and you were to break apart, maybe there's somebody better. Maybe the universe is showing you that, right? We get attached to things, and you get attached to things that maybe aren't the best for you, right? So releasing transmission. Hopefully that helped. Really, Vanessa, hopefully, if you're there, we love you, and only you can prevent. No, only you would know, because if you're already having that feeling, and that's energy that's already floating around in the ether in your universe. Thank you for sharing. Until we meet again, happy trails to you. All right, am I dealing blackjack tonight? Yes. So yeah, I gotta get my math mind going here. Yeah, I will be doing blackjack tonight, for sure. And then so yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a 4-deck shoe, and I have to stand. I have to hit on 16, stand on 17, and double down. 4 splits and 1 card on a double down. So there we go. Are you excited? The excitement kind of, you know what? It's just gonna be weird. And tell me if this doesn't make any sense, Karen. But no, I don't hold a lot. Like once the trauma went away, like the inside crazy emotions and stuff about life and stuff went away too. It's weird. I'm like been the most even keeled. There's no like panic attack if I oversleep for good dawning or something, and there's no like excitement for. There's a general like this huge general excitement that's sitting in my frame. And I bet you Anna can feel it too, because of Jupiter coming direct. And I'm not the only one. If you go in the Cancer readings on YouTube, everybody generally Cancer is feeling like tomorrow's like the first day of like we're going to an amusement park, or like tomorrow I'm supposed to go on a cruise or something. It feels like that kind of energy, that kind of excitement. But for the work, no. But there's a bigger excitement that I'm feeling like something huge is about to happen. In my universe, something tremendous, but I don't know what. But I've been getting ideas, and then I know what I'd like, and
I know that this is I'm choosing to state that I'm living the greatest lifetime anybody's ever experienced on planet Earth, and the crazy stuff that happens to me is stuff movies could be written about, right? So yeah, I don't know, the amazing stuff that could be stuff books and movies could be written about. But I hope that I'm just putting it. I've been saying that for a while, so who the heck knows? But have a great evening, everyone. This was fun. Thank you, Karma. Love you. Thank you guys. Really, all of you guys are amazing. Vanessa, you got this, but if you try to hold on to it, you're going to overlook what you're where it should be let go. When we try to hold on to something, what needs to be let go will become glaring to others, but not to us. And happy Blackjack Josh. Also happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that's the day I start my new gig. So Sunday we will not be live. Monday we'll be live at 9 a.m. Tuesday, that's 9 a.m. my time. So 11 o'clock Tuesday it'll be 6:30 or 8:30. That's the first day of my new job. So I love you guys. I love you too, Tina. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you, and we're just getting started here. This is something amazing is happening because I'm allowing for it, and you guys are coming for the ride. So I've been pretty peaceful for the last several months, where I should be stressed out or upset. Look at it all and become small in this big universe. You are not small. You are big in this small universe, right? You are the biggest thing the universe has ever seen. You are humongous loving energy, and you are the source of all awesomeness. Never see you as small, Karen, because I see you as the universe. Something's happening here. What it is? Ooh, 12:03. Me gotta go. All right, guys, I love you, but it ain't exactly clear. But you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be clear. It makes itself clear because we let it. But hi, nice haircut. Thank you. Yeah, I was. You know what? I mean, normally I go to this one guy, but it was like too much money, right? I just want to spend the money, and so yeah, it's kind of a rando deal, and I got lucky, but I'm grateful. We are expanding, expansive. I want to expand, of course, but not like Orson Welles, right? Remember, he went from thin to fat, like expand, but no. Or there's a lot of them who, yeah, exactly. Or like Steven Seagal, right? He expanded. Remember when he was beating people up on a train? Now he's eating people up on the train, right? Steven Seagal, so favorite. Yeah, I don't want to expand in that way, but. All right, guys, I love you. I will see you Monday. Tomorrow, probably, because I'll be busy today. But tomorrow, I'm going to release a whole bunch of channelings, get caught up, and yeah, stay amazing, guys. I love you all. Mary wins. Oh my God, we've won. Mary, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Grateful. I hate to say we're ending here because I got to get to work, but we are. All right, guys, I love you. And thank you. And I will see you all in the next, which will be Monday, most likely. I mean, I'll see you around, but Monday. And I will release a bunch of those, get the channelings caught up from Good Dawning the past couple of days back onto the channel separately for those. And otherwise, thank you guys. I love you all. Thank you. Ta-ta, toodaloo. Take care. Farewell. And don't take any wooden nickels.